Samsung just dropped a bombshell at their Summer Unpacked event, and while their foldable phones grabbed headlines, the Galaxy Watch 8 and the returning Galaxy Watch 8 Classic are stealing hearts. These aren't just smartwatches, they're like having a personal trainer, a health guru, and a style icon strapped to your wrist. Want to know what makes these watches tick and why everyone's buzzing about a feature that's never been seen on a wearable before? Stick with me because we're about to unpack every detail, from design to mind-blowing health tech, and I've got a surprise test lined up that'll show you what these watches can really do. Hey, welcome back everyone. Sam here, pumped to dive into the Galaxy Watch 8 series with you. If you're as excited as I am, smash that like button, share this with your tech crew, and hit subscribe for more videos like this. Let's jump right in and explore why these watches are turning heads. The Galaxy Watch 8 is sleek, light, and built for those who want a smartwatch that keeps up with their hustle. At just 8.6 mm thick, 11% slimmer than last year's model, it's Samsung's thinnest wearable yet. You've got two sizes, 40 mm and 44 mm in graphite or silver, with an aluminum body that weighs 30 g for the smaller one and 34 g for the larger. It's so light you'll barely notice it, whether you're crushing a workout or chilling at a cafe. The design's got this bold squircle shape, a nod to the Galaxy Watch Ultra, blending round and square for a look that's fresh yet familiar. Samsung says this shape isn't just for style. It hugs your wrist better for more accurate health tracking. And trust me, the health features on this thing are next level. We'll get to those in a bit, but first there's a twist with the Classic that's got fans hyped. The Galaxy Watch 8 Classic is back after skipping a generation, and it's bringing that iconic rotating bezel everyone loved on the Watch 6 Classic. This thing's a beast. 46 mm only, stainless steel body, 6.3.5G, and a premium vibe that screams luxury. The bezel's not just eye candy, it's a game changer for scrolling through apps or notifications with a satisfying click. It's like the difference between a touchscreen and a physical keyboard. There's just something about that tactile feel. Plus, the Classic's got a new quick button between the home and back buttons, customizable to launch apps or workouts in a snap. But here's a question. What's one thing you can't do with your old Galaxy Watch bands on these new models? Keep watching, because that's coming up, and it's a bit of a bummer. Let's talk power. Both watches run on Samsung's new Exynos W1000 chip, built on a 3nm process for blazing fast performance and better battery life. With 2 GB of RAM, everything from swiping through menus to launching apps feels buttery smooth. The Watch 8 packs 32 GB of storage, plenty for apps and music, while the Classic doubles down with 64 GB, perfect for offline Spotify playlists on long runs. The AMOLED displays are a stunner at 3000 nits, 50% brighter than last year. That's brighter than some budget smartphone screens, so whether you're checking stats in sunlight or glancing at notifications in a dark room, it's crystal clear. The 40 mm Watch 8 has a 1.34-inch display at 438 px 438 pixels. The 44 mm bumps to 1.47 inches at 480 x 480, and the Classic matches the smaller Watch 8's display size, but with a thicker bezel for that retro vibe. Want to know how these screens hold up outdoors? I'll test them in a bit. Stay tuned. Now the strap situation. Samsung's rolled out a new dynamic lug system for both watches, making band swaps a breeze. Just press and pop. The Watch 8 comes with sporty silicone bands, while the Classic gets a leather effect rubber strap that's durable yet classy. But here's the catch. Older Galaxy Watch bands won't fit. If you've got a collection of 20 mm straps, they're sidelined for now. It's a pain for upgraders, but the new system's designed for better stability, especially during workouts. I've got both watches on hand, and I'll show you how the straps feel in real life later. There's a trick to swapping them smoothly. Software's where these watches start flexing. Both run Wear OS 6 with Samsung's One UI 8 watch, a polished take on Google's platform. You've got multi-info tiles for quick stats, a now bar for seamless notifications, and a redesigned app tray with grid or list views. Google's Gemini AI is baked in, letting you ask for workout tips, directions, or even playlist suggestions right from your wrist. It's like having a mini assistant, but does it actually deliver? I'm going to test Gemini's voice commands later, so don't go anywhere. For now, know that the software's intuitive, with little touches like a recent apps button that make navigation a breeze. But the real magic happens with the health features, and trust me, they're wild. Health tracking on the Galaxy Watch 8 series is straight up futuristic. The Bioactive Sensor Suite includes optical, electrical, and bioelectrical impedance sensors, plus temperature, accelerometer, barometer, gyroscope, geomagnetic light, 3D Hall sensors, and SEP-O2 monitoring. That means ECG, blood pressure, body composition, and sleep tracking are all standard. But Samsung's added some crazy new features. The antioxidant index is a standout. Press your thumb against the back sensor for 5 seconds, and it measures carotenoid levels in your skin to gauge your diet's health. Low score? The watch might suggest munching on some kale. Fun fact, carotenoids give bell peppers their color, and now your watch can tell if you're eating enough of them. Pretty cool, right? Then there's the vascular load metric, which tracks your heart's workload during sleep over 3 nights to set a baseline. If it spikes, say, from too much salt or stress, the watch nudges you with tips to chill out. The bedtime guidance feature analyzes your circadian rhythm to suggest the best sleep schedule, like telling you to hit the sack at 10:45 p.m. for optimal rest. The running coach offers 160 training plans with real-time feedback, like push harder, you're almost at your goal pace. There's also sleep apnea detection, high stress alerts with guided breathing, and an energy score that sums up your daily vibe based on sleep, activity, and heart rate. But here's the big question, are these features legit or just gimmicks? I'm putting them to the test soon, so keep watching. Battery life is solid but not revolutionary. The Watch 8 Classic has a 445 mAh battery, while the Watch 8 gets 325 mAh for the 40 mm and 435 mAh for the 44 mm. With the Exynos W1000's efficiency, you're getting about a day and a half with the always-on display on. That's decent for a smartwatch but lags behind fitness-focused brands like Garmin. Charging takes 2 hours, which isn't the fastest, but turning off the always-on display during workouts can stretch it further. Want real-world battery results? I'm wearing both watches for a week, workouts, notifications, the works, and I'll share the data later. Pricing's where it gets interesting. The Galaxy Watch 8 starts at $349.99 for the 40 mm Bluetooth model, $399.99 for LTE. The 44 mm is $379.99 or $429.99 with LTE. The Classic's pricier, $499.99 for Bluetooth, $549.99 for LTE. In the UK, it's £319 for the 40 mm Watch 8 and £449 for the Classic. In India, the Classic starts at $46,999, with trade-in deals and cashback up to £12,000. Pre-order perks include a free Duo wireless charger and a Camel hybrid band worth £130. Is the Classic's premium build worth the extra $150? We'll break it down after the unboxing. Time to unbox the Watch 8 Classic. The box is clean white with Galaxy Watch 8 Classic in silver. Inside, the watch sits in a foam cutout looking like $1,000,000. You get a black leather effect strap rubber, but it feels luxe, and a wireless charger that's the same as last year's. Pairings: a snap power it on, and a pop-up on your Galaxy phone guides you through. Non-Galaxy Android users just grab the Samsung Wearable app. Sorry iPhone folks, no iOS support. On my 16cm wrist, the 46 mm Classic feels substantial but not clunky. The stainless steel frame and sapphire crystal display scream durability, and that rotating bezel is just chef's kiss. I'll take it for a spin on a run later to show you the running coach in action. Now the standard Watch 8 unboxing. Similar box, same vibe, but the 40 mm graphite model inside is sleek and understated. You get a silicone sport band, perfect for workouts, and the same charger. The display pops at 3000 nits and the digital touch bezel is smooth, though I miss the Classic's physical click. Setup's identical, quick and painless. I took it on a walk, and the Now bar fed me weather updates and reminders without a hitch. Want to see both watches side by side? I've got them ready for a head-to-head test. Let's talk competition. The Galaxy Watch 8 series squares off against the Apple Watch Series 10, Google Pixel Watch 3, and Garmin's latest. Apple's ecosystem is tight, but it lacks the Classic's bezel. The Pixel Watch 3 is pure Wear OS, but Samsung's One UI adds extra polish. Garmin's battery life is unmatched, but it's less of a smartwatch. The Galaxy Watch 8's mix of style, health tech, and AI makes it a contender, but real-world use is the true test. I'm wearing both models for a week, gym sessions, meetings, even a night out, and I'll share the results. Want a specific comparison? Drop it in the comments. Real-world testing time. I took the Watch 8 Classic on a 5K run, and the dual-band GPS nailed my route through a wooded park. The heart rate sensor kept up with my sprints, and the running coach gave me a nudge when I slowed down. The standard Watch 8 felt lighter, but the digital bezel was less fun to navigate. The strap swaps were tricky at first. Samsung's new system takes practice. The antioxidant index told me to eat more veggies after a low score, and the vascular load flagged a high-stress night after too much coffee. Sleep tracking's been spot on, nudging me to bed earlier. Want the full data? I'm pulling it up on the Samsung Health app next. So which one's for you? The Watch 8 is your go-to for fitness and versatility, light, sleek, and packed with health tools. The Classic's for style lovers who want that premium feel and tactile bezel. Both share the same Exynos W1000 Wear OS 6 and crazy health features, but the Classic's $150 premium is a tough call. If I had to pick, the Watch 8's my gym buddy, but the Classic's my daily driver for that bezel alone. What's your pick? Drop it in the comments and let me know if you want a health feature deep dive or a competitor showdown. If you love this, hit that like button, share with your friends and subscribe for more. Check out our Wallverse app below for killer wallpapers to match your new watch. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.